Hey there, so it's time for Blood Bowl. This is a game of fantasy football. It's really violent and it's all about getting the ball to your opponent and scoring points. But then in the process, there's going to be a lot of bodies um, that might fall. So Blood Bowl has always been a part of Games Workshop for me since I started Warhammer Fantasy like 15 years, 15 years ago. Um, and it's never been a part that I was really interested in. But now I have a couple of friends who are getting into it. There's a new season of Blood Bowl that came out quite recently, so just only a couple of months, a month or two back. Introducing a whole lot of new teams and also new rules, new updated rules. So one of the new teams is the Snotling team, and as you can see, I got myself a Snotling team and I painted it up together with true trolls. So the Snotling team that you can purchase either online or in your store contains all of the Snotlings and two of the pump wagons, and the two trolls that I added. You still need to buy those if you want to field them. But I had a bit of a look online and looked at some YouTube videos also for some advice. And apparently, two trolls is what you need for the team to work a bit better. By all means, it's a fun team. So in Blood Bowl, you have different tiers of teams, and the tier one team is a really good team, and it goes up to tier three. And this is a tier three team, so this is mostly just going to be for fun. As you can see from the models, they are quite funny indeed. So there's a couple of snotlings on shrooms. There's a couple of snotlings that try to throw a shroom. There's some stilty runners that are actually snotlings on stilts that have a higher movement speed. And the rest, they only follow the standard snotling rules, but you have a lot of character in these different models. So I took a couple of pictures of this whole endeavor. Well, this is the team picture. You can see that the entire team is featured here in a lot of vivid colors. And I'll also show you some zoomed in pictures of some other members of the team. So in this picture, you can see there's most notably this hopper. So he is mounted on some kind of mushroom ball that he hops around on. And you can see from these miniatures that these guys are just mostly having fun and being there and trying to look mean. And otherwise we have these kind of wizard-looking fellows. And the one in the background behind the wizard is just poking his nose and not doing anything else. We have a snotling who's a bit delusional on drugs from the mushrooms on the left, and his eyes, they actually follow a bit of a pattern. We have a snotling with a pan, because why not? What else do we have? We have, these are the one in the back is the snotling that's trying to throw a mushroom ball. And in the left in the background, you see the stilty runner, a snotling shooting off some rocks. And all in all, it's just great fun to have these guys on the field even. In the back, so I used river trolls from Games Workshop to convert as Blood Bowl trolls. I didn't really do a lot of conversion on the models themselves in terms of sculpting and adding some Blood Bowl details, because I think that the models themselves are just ace already. But I did reposition them a little bit from what they usually are positioned like. So that this troll seems to be kicking anything that is close to him. So be it a snotling pump wagon or an enemy troop. And then we have the other troll who's just really fanatic about joining in the game and really enthusiastic. Apparently in the game they are really stupid. So they have a rule that is called really stupid. So they're not stupid in the sense of you don't want them. They're just stupid in the sense that at the start of any activation, anything that you want to do with a troll, you have to roll a dice. On a 2+, you can do the thing. On the 1, it fumbles and it just doesn't do anything. That's kind of the spirit of this team. So here we still have another picture, zoomed in picture of one of these guys shooting a rock. And the pump wagon models themselves are also just awesome. I tried to balance them a little bit on the base with some pins to give them a bit more motion. As with the trolls, they don't really seem to fit on the bases that they come with, but I think this is like the biggest base that they supply for Blood Bowl. All in all, it's a really nice team, and it's gonna be a blast to play with them. Especially against the more serious teams. I think in the end, if I win, then it's going to be more by chance than anything else. But it's definitely going to be a lot of fun for the both players involved. Yeah, so if you're excited about Blood Bowl, just have a look on the website of Games Workshop and see if there's any teams you like. And if you live in the Netherlands and you have a Blood Bowl team and you live close to Eindhoven, maybe, then just come in contact with me and we can arrange for a game.